$35K according to federal law. $80,000 per $800 or $1,200 job. $1 million per year the slave trade got, who never shot a professional anti-slave trade campaign before in their life. Since 2007. Since 2005. The real anti-slave trade supermodels, talent, and producers are paid according to federal law. 20 as a referral for 10 and 5, the first 10 and 5, as a referral for the last 14-year 10 and 5, when it was replaced by slave trade brand employee contracts. Human trafficking victims, because it's not a gainfully employed minimum wage job. For anyone who's the top percentage, they would never trade anything that they do in for a slave trade brand to be a minimum wage brothel on heroin. Supermodels, talent, and producers, award-winning teams, the most successful supermodels in the world, worked as full-time models the first 7 years for print, commercials, and theatrical. They're SAG, and they stuck to an agency rate. They didn't have an image before God. They're the referral for the ones who earned $10 million or more. 20-year models earned the $1 million a year. There probably are 5 in the USA. It's a professional job to be a model. A brand owner costs $1 million for a brand in department stores since 2007, running all boutiques where you could rent out the space instead of a slave trade brand contract with Playboy ambassadors at businesses who did not pay donations. The real anti-slave trade top percentage earned $10 million and more. They're the referral for the last 14-year ones who stuck to an agency rate and earned the $750K, along with 20-year party promoters and prostitutes who slept with club owners and clients, but they were full-time, most successful LA and New York-based models who earned the $750K, along with homeless models who earned the $750K. The government are killing the slave trade brands their age and paying them according to federal law. They have to take their side to live, to kill slave trade and pay them direct deposits, 20-year ones as a referral for the last 10 and 5. The first 10 and 5 as a referral for the last 10 and 5, LA and New York-based bi-coastal international ones as a referral for other states and countries. Everyone knows who the real ones are, and they stuck to an agency rate. It's 100 years in their body as a 20-year one. They're 22-year bloggers who co-produce. It's their own company. No one suggests that they work for slave trade brands in the department stores because they all know each other, and it's slave trade where they don't pay the employees because they're slave trade brand employees. Their calling is anti-slavery. No one who earned over $10 million is ever compared to any minimum wage job, and they never will in their lifetime. The highest earned supermodels, who are Christian supermodels, earned the $150,075,000. They were full-time supermodels, talent, and producers for print, commercials, theatrical, runway, celebrity in-store presentations, and then business blogging, co-producing for fashion reels for print, commercials, and theatrical. God makes them the most successful supermodels in the world that first 7-year period. It's campaigns to book commercials to book theatrical as SAG agency rates, agency contract professionals. They're the referral for other religions, Jewish, Muslim, anyone who has an image before God, but who's moral and stuck to an agency rate, who listened to wise counsel, who could have earned the $10 million in 20 years. There truly are 5 in the world in Brittany's category who earns the $150,075,000. And they're the most successful in the world who would have had the $500 million movies without slave trade. And they earned it according to federal law. $150,075,000 is $1 million per year for every division in their 30s and 40s for their own brand. 40 years for print, commercials, theatrical, and their own brands, never compared to a Playmate since 2007.